Hello guys, this video is made for the investors and the purpose is to show them how Cyberhawk platform works and how does it take the trades. So you will see two screens. The first screen is the platform and the second screen is the user screen, and you will see the trades are taken there. In the precision. All right, so this is the chart reading part. There is like volume profile, and then it reads every detail. And here, like, AI service bus, so sends signals in a millisecond most of the time between DeepSeek. It starts with Perplexity, then goes to Kimi, and then DeepSeek. Kimi reads the chart, DeepSeek decides. It starts with Perplexity, it reads the market sentiment and the macro news such as GDP and everything. So here you see, like, the trade shows as a hold because earlier it took a trade, and I'll show you lately. Okay, so actually this is the user screen. It took long from here, and then earlier I showed you the decision was hold because it took long here. And then let's see what happens. By the way, this is a different time frame of the chart, and this is more like a micro chart, everything. So the reason I did this way, this chart, is that it's about to hit the target, I guess. So target should be above this.
Target filled.
Okay, as you heard the sound, target filled. So this is a profitable trade. It made $15. You might ask, what is $15? $15 is just MNQ, just one micro contract. So just one micro contract. Mini contract is $150. It makes just one mini contract. With 20 accounts, it just made $3,000, guys. So boom, boom, $3,000. And then here, so this is the larger time frame. So you cannot see exact trade here. That is the reason. So this is for the platform, and I made it like, very smaller time frame so that you can see the trades actually in the user screen. So this is the show incoming Ninja Trader, showing the prompts. This one chart readings, the signals generated. This is for Perplexity instructions. Each time instructions come here, you will see here in this files. Basically, it creates, it automatically erases these files, when it reaches to limit. I think the most important part for me to show you how it reads the data, like, Perplexity. So Perplexity intelligence, it reads the market, macro news, and as you see, chart key features is read by Kimi. It is giving if there is a valid trade or not. If there is valid trade, it gives like stop loss, where is the profit target,
order submitted,
and also, okay, again,
order submitted.
It's entered another trade. This one is short. Let's see what happens. So earlier was long. It made money. Let's see the second trade, how it will do. I can say it's a valid trade looking at the chart. So it might make money, or if it loses, there's a stop loss. It is safe. It always takes 1 to 1.5 risk to reward ratio. So this is the P&L you're seeing. So don't get me wrong, like with one MNQ contract, it just made $300, and one NQ contract, it's still like $3,000. So if it goes down, it will make money. If it goes up, it will stop out. So let's see what happens. So I'm showing here the Kimi's reasoning. Kimi gets the reasoning from perplexity. It combines with its own analysis, which is the chart reading, and it remembers the charts since the beginning of the session. So it can detect totally what happens in the chart. So this volume profile changes on time. So the changes, it remembers the changes and reacts based on this profile changes. So let's see how the trade goes on the user screen. Okay, it's still going against us. I think we're gonna stop out. Okay, we stopped out.
Stop filled.
Yep, we stopped out. Let's see how it will do. Okay, so let me see. You see the Kimi reasoning here again. So macro news shows there is nothing important today. So what that means, if there is no important macro news, it will give more bias to chart structure. So it will take the trades based on the chart structure. Actually, this congestion area shows us that, like, today is a choppy day, but still I opened the trade because to show. Okay, it took another trade. So let's see what happens. Actually, I don't see the trade. Probably it took a long from here. No, there is no trade. Actually, it closed a trade. I think it canceled one trade. This is what's happening because there is no open position here. So the second trade lost. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, now it took the trade. So it took long from here. Long. That means it is thinking that it will force this resistance area. If it breaks, it will make money. And let's see what happens. There is also in the lower time frame, there is congestion. Okay, it's going on our way. So you see, like, there are higher highs over here. This is highest level, but as this is the smallest time frame, there are like a little bit higher higher highs here, which we cannot see, but it is forcing to that resistance. So now it is making money. It made $12. That means $2,000 in 20 accounts. Mini contract. Micro contract is $200 it's making. Look, it's total normal, going back and forth. This is a choppy day. No important macro news. So here's the entry point. So this level it entered. You see aggressiveness here. Based on the chart reading that I show in other screen. Now it's going against us. Still. I guess you had an idea. It takes lower risk trades. It has risk engine built in and probability engine that takes every trades. It takes trades only if the probability is 65% or higher, and higher the probability, it increases the contract. Instead of one contract, it takes two contracts. This is just to show purposes. I took the minimum contract, and even with MNQ, the smallest one, with 20 accounts, the simulation shows like $140 average per day. That makes $2,800. Even with the MNQ, $2,800 average by day. So it makes like $56,000 average per month. This is expected by AI itself, AI simulation forward, and it is only with 60% win rate. When we get the budget, we will be working on 75%. So our target is to increase the win rate to 75%. So probably the simulation will be with 75% win rate. It will be $200 average per day instead of 140, and that makes average $4,000 a day. I'm not saying every day, so it will be up and down days, but it will average out that way with 75% win rate. So you're still holding the trade, right? So there is that little congestion area. It bounced back from here. We are still positive on the trade. Okay, now buyer step in. All right, now it's forcing the resistance area that's shown in the other chart. Some profit realization, I'm not too worried about that. Okay, one more try. Let's see what happens. Okay. All right.
Target filled.
All right. Target filled came. So look at the trade, guys. Took even outside of the chart right now because this is so low time frame. So filled out. Total $32.50. That makes $6,400 today. Not too shabby, huh? So